When you woke up this morning and saw outside the window, there was a thick layer of smoke that had engulfed the capital, not just that, even parts of NCR as well. And this is the graph that we are showing over the last 1 week, how the AQI levels are alarming. Looking at the current situation from poor to very poor category to even severe category and almost touching the hazardous category. From 397 to 352 to 392 to 426 to 354. There has been a slight dip today, but it is not improvement. We cannot call it an improvement. And this is the status that we are talking only about the national capital. It's worse in the adjoining areas, even if we talk about Gurugram and Noida. But unfortunately, the blame game continues. Delhi's environment our minister was asked very pertinent questions. What are you doing? Because this is a yearly and annual phenomena that is being witnessed in the Delhi NCR regions. What are you doing when it comes to the several factors that contribute to the poor air pollution in the national capital? But unfortunately, the blame game continues. The BJP asking and writing to the LG, asking for a health emergency to be declared. But unfortunately, let's get you a ground report first up, because this is the toxic air that you and me are breathing.
As has been the case in the many winter season in the national capital region, this winter season has a similar story and similar problems for the common citizens. The air quality index is going up across the last few days, and it has gone into severe category, and multiple factors have contributed, but the farm fires in Punjab is one of the most raising issues that is contributing massively to the pollution menace in the national capital region. Here at the Ministry of Earth Sciences Air Quality Monitoring Station, you can clearly see PM 2.5 is at 268, which still falls in the very poor category. Remember, the air pollution level went from bad to worse yesterday, because the numbers and the incidences of farm fires in the state of Punjab went up in excess of 1800, and despite multiple challenges faced by the government agencies, they have not been able to curtail the menace of stubble burning in Punjab. The Commission for Air Quality Management took an urgent meeting with the Delhi government officials yesterday, calling for a sprinkling of water and also use of anti-smoke guns to curtail dust pollution in Delhi. It remains to be seen how long will it take for it to improve. The experts are saying that the weather conditions and the increase in wind speed will lead to better quality of air over the next few days, but it remains to be seen how much of that improvement will take place.
We are currently here at the Tyagraj Stadium, and my video journalist Vimal is going to show you the kind of pollution there is, and there is a athletics meet that is going on in between. We tried speaking to many athletes, and what they say is that they're only focused on competing, because at the end of the day it is for their career, it is to grow their career, and that is why they're not focusing on the pollution too much. But there were one or two athletes who did speak about the problems that they face in terms of pollution. They have irritation in their eyes, they have congestion in their chest and throat, and if the pollution would have been less, their practice would have been a lot better, is what these athletes are saying.
You those ground reports there from different parts of Delhi NCR, even when it comes to the BJP that is now up the ante against the ruling Aam Aadmi Party government, where the BJP has now written to the LG demanding that he declares an health emergency in the capital and shut down all the schools there, because why even force the children to breathe that toxic air, especially in the morning when they are boarding school buses? So this is coming at a time when we are looking at several parts as Delhi continues to breathe poison. This is the scenario that we've been witnessing in the last 1 week itself. And there are several factors, several contributing factors that we have seen that adds to the air pollution, the toxic air that you and I have been forced to breathe. But this is the situation as far as the blame game that unfortunately continues, because the air quality in Delhi continues to remain in the very poor to severe category and almost touching the hazardous category, where the overall air quality index has touched over 350 this morning itself. Isn't it, Sabyasachi?
Well, absolutely. See, the air quality index continues to remain in the very poor category and severe category, but it is very unfortunate to see that for the people of the national capital to get some relief from the pollution, they have to rely on the weather condition. Because of the change in atmospheric condition, the pollution level is slightly low. That's what we have heard from the Environment Minister Gopal Rai. So clearly, on one hand, Gopal Rai is praising their fight against pollution, but on the other hand, the people of the national capital are continuously breathing this toxic air. And what is more hazardous in this particular condition is that the carbon monoxide level is continuously increasing, which is quite dangerous for children and senior citizens. The level has crossed the 1,000 mark, and that is the reason why the Delhi BJP as well as the Congress and NCPCR, all of them have written to the LG, whereas the NCPCR will be writing to the Delhi government to shut down the schools, because in this particular
and this is something that har saal we witness this, but lekin kuch seekh nahi seekhte yahan se. There are no lessons learned. Anil ji is with us on the phone line. Viewers are calling in. Our phone lines are buzzing. Anil ji, if you can hear me, what do you have to say, sir?
See, madam, for last 8 years, when the Congress was in power in Punjab, Kejriwal and AAP party, everybody used to shout and criticize Congress, and they used to, continue shouting that we have the solution, we have the solution. And now where is all that thing? And how can AAP party be just allowed to get away with all these things? They're criticizing somebody else all day long.
Well, that's the point, no, sir, because when it comes to the duplicity, that is now being pointed out. Now they continue to blame the government, saying that हमने तो initiatives लिए, central government सामने नहीं आ रही है मदद के लिए. Anil ji, thank you very much for joining in. As we are also inviting our viewers to call in, and you can also share your experiences, because this is a yearly phenomena that is witnessed in Delhi NCR. Let's go across to another viewer. We also have Vishnu is with us right now on the phone line. Vishnu, hi, what do you have to say?
Hi, madam. Actually, I want to tell you, I've been visiting Delhi for so many years, and from my home state, Kerala, and I've been seeing that Delhi has got a lot of vehicles. Actually, when I read the report, I know that Bombay, Calcutta, and Madras has totally got lesser vehicles than Delhi. The total population of vehicles in Bombay, Calcutta, and Madras and Kolkata is lesser than the number of vehicles in Delhi, and the ex-showroom price of Delhi cars is still kept at a nominal rate. I think the only thing that can be done is that, just like Singapore, if you want to buy a car, make the car expensive. That's it.
Sir, many measures that have been taken, but we don't see the result, actually. The last time when Delhi air was clear was at the time when the lockdown was put into place, sir. Now, lockdown cannot be the answer every time that there is air pollution in Delhi and NCR. Thank you very much, Vishnuji, for joining us here on the broadcast. As we continue to play out more ground updates that are coming in, even when it comes to the concentration of the particulate matters, PM10 and PM2.5, that was recorded as high as 344 and 190 respectively in Delhi. In Anand Vihar, PM10 was 481. In Okla Phase 2, it was at 376. And AQI in Narela, that stood at 409, while it was 355 in Punjabi Bagh. So different areas in the national capital that we are looking at, that we are tracking. The real-time AQI, the story is getting from bad to worse. Let's talk about also the NCPCR, which is taken into cognizance when it comes to the deteriorating air quality in the capital. They have now said that they will issue a notice to shut down schools, because they shouldn't actually force children to get up in the morning, go to schools and breathe in that toxic air, because we are looking at many of the students, children especially, who are now complaining of respiratory problems.
दिल्ली सरकार ने स्कूलों में कोई स्मॉग मशीन्स तो लगवाई नहीं है, स्कूल्स बच्चों के लिए सुरक्षित कदापि नहीं है, जबकि तब की ये हवा में जहर घुला हुआ है। ऐसी स्थिति में हम दिल्ली सरकार को नोटिस करके उनसे पूछ रहे हैं कि उन्होंने अभी तक क्या किया है, और अगर वो अक्षम रहे हैं बच्चों को साफ हवा में सांस लेने के लिए स्कूल भेजने में, तो वो स्कूल्स को तब तक के लिए बंद करते हैं जब तक स्थितियां उनके नियंत्रण में नहीं आ जाती।
So for an expert point of view, we also have Dr. Sanjeev Bagai joining us here on the broadcast. Sir, good afternoon to you. We also have viewers calling in, and they have several questions and suggestions also that they are raising. We'll take upon that questions with you also, sir. Right now, I'm told that Amar is joining us from Mumbai. Hi, Amar. What do you have to say?
Hello. I have a good solution for this problem of what to say, this Delhi Parali problem of air pollution. You can, country will be benefit throughout the country, and this Parali can be converted into bricks, which will, in construction policies, we can utilize as a brick, long bricks of say 1 feet by 9 inch. They can be converted, transformed into bricks. And,
sir, the conversion itself is a problem there, no, sir, because when it comes to the machines that the Punjab government say has been allotted, they have not even reached the farmers. The farmers are saying we are helpless because we don't know, we don't have any other alternative. Rather than to burn the stubble, to burn the parali, they say they don't have an alternative. Thank you very much, Amar, for your point of view. Dr. Bawai, when it comes to the health advisories that are likely to be issued now, is this a situation that we're witnessing of a health emergency, sir?
Good afternoon. I think there is no doubt that we are living in a gas chamber. Delhi gradually every winter has become a death trap. And as far as common citizens who are tax-paying, law-abiding citizens are concerned, all what we are fed is with false promises. Health has to become non-negotiable. The damage of this short-term and long-term is just immense. The smoke, the toxic gases, the fumes, the particulate matter, the volatile compounds, the hydrofluorocarbons causing cardiac effects, respiratory problems, brain problems, cancers, affecting pregnancy, the unborn fetus, impact on small children, the vulnerables, the elderlies, allergies, bronchial asthma, and the list goes on. What really we need to do is we need to protect the vulnerables. The vulnerables are the small children, the elderlies, and the individuals with comorbidities. We are not satisfied with a AQI of 350 or 400. If it is less than 500, it means nothing. The point is international norms have to be adhered to. Anything more than 30 to 50 is going to cause damage. The question is, we are now being exposed to levels which are accumulating in the body. It is equivalent to losing 8 to 10 years of our livable life. That is unacceptable. The damage is right happening in front of our eyes. These are preventable causes of disease and death. This has to become a national priority as far as Delhi at least is concerned. The crop burning in the neighboring states just has to stop. We don't want to hear just lip service and superficial band-aids. The gangrene is deep and we need to cure it.
And which is worse than anybody who smokes, isn't it, Dr. Bagai? I mean, it is in a way somebody who is used to smoking and someone who doesn't smoke is equally bearing the brunt, looking at the toxic air situation, sir.
Absolutely. The impact is almost immediate on the respiratory system. It causes bronchitis, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, wheezy bronchitis, pneumonias, sore throats, ear infections, and a host of other temporary and permanent damage. It's also pertinent to note that there are Lancet studies to show that anything more than a 10% increase in PM 2.5 is equivalent to 2.5 times more impact on cardiorespiratory and metabolic death.
That is 8 times higher than the safe limits that Dr. Bagai, you are pointing out, and that is the toxic air that you and me are continuously breathing, including the children. But when it comes to the action plan that is being promised by the state government, by the Delhi government, now Arvind Kejriwal has been reacting to the rise in the air pollution, and now he has been saying that when it comes to the construction activities, he has now ordered them to be stopped. When it comes to demolition and construction activities across Delhi, that has been stopped in view in the rise of pollution. But Sabyasachi, too late now to make that announcement also when it comes to stopping the construction activities. Too late.
Well, absolutely. It's extremely late, and this is also not the major concern for the pollution in the national capital. What the major concern is the stubble burning, for which the state government has not taken any sort of concrete step. We had seen that when the Aam Aadmi Party was fighting the elections of Punjab, there were several claims which the party made, but none of it has been fulfilled. Now, in that particular press conference, we see that passing the buck is going on. Again, Gopal Rai attacked the central government, stating the central government did not clear incentive. But here the major question arises is that when your government is in power in the state of Punjab, what have you done? What concrete have you done? Where is the biochemical that you used to say would decompose the parali and make it better? So clearly no such promises have been been fulfilled by the Aam Aadmi Party, but by now stopping the construction work and saying that they are going to give a compensation to the workers of 5,000 rupees is too late. Already the people of the national capital are breathing this toxic air, and this particular problem has been going over the years time and time again, but no concrete step has been taken and no precautionary step has been taken by the government yet.
Absolutely, because that's the point there. Who exactly is the main culprit? That is something that is still not being pointed out, because we are looking at many of those factors there. What are the main factors that contribute to the rise in the air pollution? Is it stubble burning? Is it vehicular emissions? Is it the change in the weather, the dip in the temperature, or even in the wind speed? What are the main contributors there? Because you can see a steady rise. This is 1 week graph that we are looking at from the 21st of October till the 1st of November, and you can see from 393 to 1019 to 1111 to 1898 to 1761 to 2131 to 1842. Especially when it comes to the data, this is what we are sharing from the state of Punjab, because here the common point is it is the same party that is ruling Delhi and Punjab, but the promises earlier that they have been making, now they are shifted and deflected the blame to the center, and the BJP is saying that we have taken the initiatives, it is the center which is not supporting us. But when we have been speaking to the farmers there, the required equipment when it comes to stubble burning, they say they haven't reached them at all. So what is the compensation that the Punjab Sarkar seems to be talking about? Because the farmers say that hum majboor hai, we have no other alternative whether it comes to stubble burning, because we had no other course as to how to deal with the problem, and that is why stubble burning is rampant, especially during this time of the year. But who are the ones who are suffering? Who is at the end of the other side of the road? It is you and me who are forced to breathe this toxic air. Let's first up take a look at this ground report that we are tracking.
Bopara Kala Society in district Ludhiana, where we can see that a huge equipment for this stubble which are being used by the farmers is also lying here. This equipment which we are showing at this point of time, this is called Happy Seeder, which is being given by the central government, and these are being provided to the state government. And what we have learned from these farmers who are present here, they say this Happy Seeder is not being used by the farmer. That could be one of the reasons why this stubble burning cases are going up.
ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਇਹ ਆ ਵੀ ਜਾਨ ਕਿ ਸੁਪਰ ਸੀਡਰ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੁਣ 21 ਸਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਏ ਆ ਦੋ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਜਾਨ ਕਿ ਹੈਪੀ ਸੀਡਰ ਦੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਸੁਪਰ ਸੀਡਰ ਦੀ ਆ। ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਇਹ ਆ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੀ ਜਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਚ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਜਾਈ ਆ ਉਹ ਸਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ।
These are the machines these are called Happy Seeder, which are not being used this time, and that could be one of the reasons why the stubble burning cases have gone up. What we learned from the farmer, he says that these machines are not being used by the farmer because farmers say that these machines are not up to mark.
Well, coming back to you, Sabyasachi, on that, we heard it from the farmers directly. They are saying that the machines are of no use. So exactly where has the money gone? Where has the money been spent? Because compensation also that have been announced, but when it comes to the farmers there, they say we have no other alternative.
Well, absolutely. See, this is the ground reality where the farmers have not got any benefit. The promises which has been made to the farmers have not been fulfilled. Now the Aam Aadmi Party says that the centre is continued to betray the farmers. They have to provide the incentive. But you as the state government, what initiative have you taken? Because time and again we have seen that the pollution level in the national capital is continuously increasing, and the experts believe the stubble burning issue has been a major concern. Now the major question is, where is the biodecomposer which the Aam Aadmi Party was talking about when their government was not in power? Where is that biodecomposer? Where is the money that you promised to the farmers? Passing the buck or blaming it to the centre is quite easy, but on reality, on ground, the farmers have not got any sort of benefit, and that is the reason till today the stubble burning issue is continuously rising in the state of Punjab. Today also we had seen that Gopal Rai also tried to blame it to the state of Uttar Pradesh as well as Haryana, but in those particular states also we have seen some sort of help which has been provided by the state government. But when it comes to Punjab, nothing has been provided to the farmers. So here we are asking the main question that we are asking is that what sort of help has been provided to the farmers till now? Where is the incentive which has been gone? Where are the promises which the Aam Aadmi Party has said they are going
because
to
now the latest announcement that is coming in from the Kejriwal government saying that it's a ban on complete construction and demolition activities across Delhi, and proper conversation will be given to the laborers there who have been working at those construction sites. So now, too late in the day as far as this latest action is now being taken up by the Delhi government. Sabyasachi, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. Dr. Bagai, to you as well, thank you very much. Let's